Welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. So this is a bit weird and slightly awkward. Around the first week of January, I did a video reviewing the 2022-2023 VfL Wolfsburg Away Jersey. And if you want to watch that video, it's linked in the description below. So originally, I planned to get a fake VfL Wolfsburg away shirt from DHGate and compare it to a real one. However, the fake shirt never showed up. The last time I checked the tracking, that was back in December, and the tracking said the shirt was being shipped back to China for some reason. I got a refund. It was a bit of a hassle, but I did get a refund, and I figured that was it. Then last week, I get a package in the mail. I thought I might have forgotten I ordered something because that happens. But when I opened it, lo and behold, it's the fake jersey. And the thing is, I scrapped the original video idea. I scrapped it because I didn't want to order another DHGate jersey. I didn't want to order from them again and have to wait for months to get the shirt. So I just said, screw it, I'm not going to order it. But yeah, here's the fake VfL Wolfsburg. Here, let me get, it's upside down. But yeah, here is the fake VfL Wolfsburg away shirt. Yeah, here it is, I guess. Still don't know what to make of that whole debacle or that whole weird experience, but let's compare this guy to let's compare this guy to my real shirts. All right, so I have both jerseys laying on my bed with Wolfie. So this is the fake shirt and this is the real shirt. So yeah, definitely fake. You can tell this one is fake, especially when you have it right next to the real one. When I was looking for a fake Wolfsburg shirt, I was actually trying to find a really good seller. I was actually trying to find a good fake. And I thought I did. Like, I thought the seller had good reviews and a good rating. But yeah, when it comes to this shirt, you get what you pay for, basically. It's very fake when compared to the real one. So when it comes to the fake shirt, this is just black. This is a black shirt, whereas when it comes to the real Wolfsburg away shirt, it's actually just a darker shade of green. I think what happened is when it came to the seller making this shirt, I think they were going off of the pictures that they saw online, because this one looks like what you would see online from the pictures. Whereas when you get in person, this is what it actually looks like. All right, so let's get into the details. Starting with the Nike swoosh, the crest, and the sponsorship. And also Wolfie, not that one, but this Wolfie up here. So Wolfie, the Nike swoosh, and the sponsorship all match up in terms of color. Whereas the Wolfsburg crest, it doesn't match up with those three. On the real shirt, let me just fix this. On the real shirt, the Nike swoosh, the Wolfsburg crest, and Wolfie, if you can see him up top, they all match up in terms of color. So yeah, it's more uniform in terms of color, whereas you have these three things on the front of this shirt, but the crest doesn't match up in terms of color. It almost, I'm not so sure if my camera can pick it up, but it's almost like a yellowy green type color. Whereas on this is like a really bright, I almost want to say neon green, but it's actually a really bright green, and it's good that it's good that it matches up in terms of color. Going back to the crest. Yeah, so starting with the real one actually. The green around the W goes all the way around and is pressed up against the edge here. Whereas this, it does go around, it does wrap around, but there is space. The real one doesn't have any space. Oh yeah, and Wolfie up here. I actually like that Wolfie is big on the fake collar, on the fake shirt, whereas for some reason they made him really small on the real shirt. So that's kind of what I liked about the fake one, was that he was really big here. And I kind of wish that they made Wolfie a lot bigger on the real shirt. And, oh yeah, going to the collar. So the collar here is actually like a darker shade of green, and then you can see the blue. It's probably just my lighting, because before I had a problem with this because I didn't think it was, you kind of had a hard time seeing the blue because it kind of just blends into the dark green. The collar here is very thick, very elastic, whereas on the real shirt, on the fake shirt, it's still elastic, it's still pretty solid overall, but it's just, this is a lighter shade of green. Again, they're going off the pictures that they see online, where this was actually showed it to be a very light shade of green. Overall, I don't mind the colors, but it's not accurate to the real one, which is darker. Going to the cuffs. Yeah, the cuffs on this, not good. It's very flimsy. Yes, it's still elastic. It still feels all right, but it's very thin and very flimsy. Whereas the cuffs on the real shirt, definitely a lot thicker, and the material is just a lot better. I think it's more solid in terms, it's more solid when compared to this. This feels flimsy, this feels solid. All right, so yeah, that's what the front of these shirts look like. Now let's flip them over to the back, because I actually get the fake one customized. All right, so here are the backs of the jersey. I unfortunately couldn't get the real one customized because Fanatics wasn't offering customization, whereas the seller on DHGate, they had free customization. So of course I went with Obi or Lena Oberdorf because, yeah, one of my favorite midfielders. Overall, the customization looks pretty good. However, like, it's definitely on there. Like, it's not gonna come off. I guess it depends on what's gonna happen if you were to put it in the washing machine or a dryer. But overall, I would say that the customization is pretty good. Like, it's definitely on there, like definitely heat pressed on there. But the downside is I'm not entirely sure if this is the right customization for this season. I think from what I've seen on the Wolfsburg jerseys, it looks like a lighter shade of green, like lighter than this. But this one is a little bit darker. The thing is, when it comes to the customization on the away kits, it actually matches up with the cuffs, the collar, the Nike swoosh, the sponsorship. They're in the same color, but that's why I said I'm not really sure if this is the right customization. Besides that, it looks pretty nice. I thought this was a little bit off or didn't look centered, but yeah, I guess it is a little bit centered. So yeah, customization looks all right. Probably not the best fake, but yeah, it's there. Anyway, let's try this one on and see how it fits. So here I am wearing the fake VfL Wolfsburg shirt. Ignore my hair. I do live in Florida, and as one of my European friends say, Florida just messes up your hair. So yeah, when it comes to this shirt though, it's actually really, really loose. So when you order from DHGate, you're recommended to order one size up than your normal size. So I ordered a medium instead of a small. But the thing is, the fitting of this shirt is so loose, it actually feels like a large. And the thing is, I own medium-sized soccer jerseys. Oh wow, it just got dark all of a sudden. But I own soccer jerseys in a size medium, and I can usually fit them really well, or they fit loose, but not to this level. This feels like I'm wearing a large. The material feels okay, like I don't have any complaints about that, but it's mainly just the sizing or the fitting. I think when it comes to DHGate, people do say the fitting is kind of like a hit or a miss. But yeah, this was definitely a this is definitely a miss for me. Yeah, you may see me just pulling at this collar, and that's because I don't really like it. um, the collar itself is very stretchy and very elastic, but it's probably not a good idea to pull at it so much because it just doesn't look that good when compared to the real shirt. This feels, it kind of, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I think the collar itself, the collar isn't so bad. It's just, it doesn't look all that good. I think it's because they made the collar so thick and it just feels a little bit weird. Again, maybe it goes back to the fitting. Going to the cuffs though, the cuffs, they fit all right. They're not hugging my arm. But yeah, I'm just not really a fan of this fake shirt. I did like my Barcelona, my fake Barcelona jersey and the fake France 1996 shirt. I thought those were pretty well made or well done, but this one was kind of a miss when it comes. It's a miss when it comes to the VfL Wolfsburg away shirt, and that's kind of the thing with DHGate. You kind of get what you pay for. So this shirt was only, I think, $14 or $15. And compared to the real shirts, yeah, there is no there is no comparison. Like, this one just isn't that good. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Actually, I think I will try on my real shirts. So here I am in the real VfL Wolfsburg away shirt. Again, when it comes to the fit is just right. This is in a size small, so there is some tightness to it. So there is still some give in the chest, the stomach, and the back, but I actually prefer the fit of this jersey. When it comes to the collar area, again, it is stretchy, it is elastic, and you could pull it like this, like I was doing with the fake shirt. But when you let it go, it kind of just snaps back into how it was. There was no extra space. It held its shape. The real jersey, or the real collar, I guess, it holds its shape a lot better than the fake one. Whereas the fake one, I was stretching it and pulling at it, and when it would go back, it wouldn't really hold its shape. So yeah, the collar is a lot better. On the cuffs for the VfL Wolfsburg away shirt, a little bit tight, but not too bad. So overall, I kind of prefer the real shirts. And like I said earlier, when it comes to getting shirts off of DHGate, sometimes they're going to be good, sometimes they're going to be bad. It's one of those you get what you pay for things. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.